Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Morr-isMoore podcast. I'm your host, Shaq Morris.
I'm your host, Morr-isMoore.
We appreciate y'all coming through the wormhole to see us one more time. What's happening? Appreciate you people. Race, your hat is sparkling over there, bro.
I know your hat matches you exactly.
This wasn't on purpose.
I know, but that was a smart choice anyway.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Christmas episode. What's up?
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, or to the people who don't say Merry, Happy Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, all that.
Everything.
It's that time of the season.
Yeah, that time of the season where gifts are given, and also received. I've already got Race his gift. He didn't get me nothing. I don't know why, but
here's a hot take on Christmas. It's really funny when you just sit there think about it for like maybe a minute.
Yeah.
We go buy a bunch of gifts to get for other people, and those other people go and buy gifts for you. You're basically spending money just to get it back in gift form.
You know what?
Like, nobody wins, but everybody wins. You know what I mean? Like, gift gifting is pretty funny. It's just how it works is funny.
Yeah, it's the season of giving.
Yeah.
So why is
it's about the thought.
Let me ask you this: why isn't Christmas not named Thanksgiving? Because thank you for giving.
Because you're more thankful in Thanksgiving. It's about being thankful and grateful.
What are you more thankful for?
Christmas is about greed. Get that man down my chimney and give him my presents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All the little boys and girls out there writing their letters to Santa.
At least nowadays, that's what it was.
Yeah, me and my family went to go see Santa today.
Yeah.
Kobe sat on his lap. He was like, "Hey, there's Santa. Hi, Santa."
That's sweet.
And then he didn't want to leave him. And I was
Did he ask what he wanted?
Yeah, Santa knew he was like, we'd get a repeat back.
Oh yeah.
What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? So
oh my gosh.
He was just like Spider-Man.
The same answer. He's like,
yeah,
actually,
Spider-Man.
I'd like the new Razor scooter. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but it was a good time. So
looked like it.
It's my favorite time of year. I love the Christmas holidays.
Yeah, it's
I
cozy.
remember a few years back we had a white Christmas. I've been dreaming of a white.
Yeah, it's hit or miss over here.
Christmas. Do you know who sing that song?
Frank Sinatra or something? I don't know.
Damn, that's actually a good guess. Possibly. If you don't know, here it is. But
so you don't know?
But then again, it's a whole bunch of people that could sing it. So
yeah, the covers and such.
Yeah, like back in the day, Nat King Cole. You know who that is?
I know the name. That's it.
All right, so I don't know. Have you heard the Christmas song? Chestnuts roasting
on an
open fire. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of people would take his songs. Well, I mean, this was back in the time of white people didn't want to hear a black man sing. They wanted to hear a white man do it. So then a real well-known white singer would go and sing his song. And then it'd be bigger than his song yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But yeah, man. So tell me something. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I'm not big on Christmas movies. I have no problem with Christmas movies. Okay.
You give me more of a Halloween vibe. You like Halloween?
I mean, I like Halloween Town. You ever watch Halloween Town on Disney?
Hell yeah.
Oh
grew
my
up on
God.
that.
I don't know why, but Halloween Town growing up, I just love so much. I rewatch them all the time.
Big time. That's what got me all into Christmas. I mean, Halloween. I was like, oh, I want to dress up and go out and do stuff.
Christmas, I guess Elf. But I mean, that's a really good movie that everyone loves, so it's not a hot take, but it's enjoyable. It's Will Ferrell. We talked about Will Ferrell before. But it's funny and it's sweet, and it's got a good vibe to it, so I would choose that. But you
really?
seem more of a Christmas movie guy. What would
why do I seem more of a Christmas movie guy?
You got family, and you like Christmas.
You got family, but you like
Halloween, but not a kid. A kid makes it different.
All right. Well, I'm saying as a kid.
Oh.
So
yeah, even then, man, I think Elf.
Really?
I just what I mean, what else? Home Alone or like Home Alone's alright, but
All right, for me growing up, uh, my favorite movie, probably still to this day. Have you seen The Polar Express?
yeah,
Bro, so amazing. It was one of those, at the time, one of those first, like, hyper animated movies where you
it's
like,
uncanny.
it looked so real and everything.
I mean, I wouldn't say real.
Back then it did. When
Maybe.
it came out in freaking,
People watch
I
it
was in
nowadays and
elementary.
it's spooky looking.
I think it came out in '06.
Yeah.
But that's when I was, no, it was before then. I was in elementary.
I think it was one of the very first like full CGI
Yeah, it
animation
was.
ones. So
So it, to me back then, I was like, this looks so real. Oh, wow. And then I loved like the little songs and stuff they were singing in there. And then another one that I really liked was Jingle All the Way.
the Santa Claus,
You like Santa Claus?
the Santa Claus, like clause is in like a clause in a contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like the first two at least of those.
Who's the actor in that one?
Woody, no, not Woody. Tim Allen.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there's a guy named Woody Allen, so I always get the.
Oh,
the Tim.
okay.
But I think he's like a bad guy. I'm pretty sure.
The one I'm talking about is with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't
and
think I've
he's
seen that one.
so he tries to, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, just a little one.
Just a little baby one.
Basically, it's the whole gif of the movie. He
So big one.
I mean, you can look up a trailer and see. He has to. He works a lot. And he's barely around, and his son notices, like, Dad, you're never around. And then he's like, I can make up for it. This, and that. And then his son is like, okay, well, this is what I want for Christmas, and it's a Turbo Man doll that has all of these things it can do. And so
Turbo
he's like,
power.
oh, okay, I'll get you that on Christmas Eve. He said that. And then his wife was like, please tell me you remember 2 weeks ago the turbo doll that I told you to get. And he was like, yeah, I remember. I got it. And then she was like, good, because if you try to get it now, it would be impossible. And then she cut off the light, and he was like, what the hell, going to sleep.
That's funny.
So he tried to rush during Christmas Eve to get it and stuff, and a whole bunch of stuff follows that's pretty cool. But it's a super good movie. I just watched it with Kobe recently. Like,
You like it?
Yeah, he was like all into it.
You do the gritty to it.
Let the people know Kobe know how to do the gritty. That's funny.
That's super good. He's cute.
You got any like good Christmas stories for the people?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna say I hope you guys enjoyed episode 6 with our first guest. A little side note: if you want somebody on specifically, like not a person, but like a type of person, like he was Temple of Satan, right? There's the Satanic Temple. My apologies. So if you want somebody that's more this way, Catholic, they could be, a believer of this or that. Let us know. We'll have somebody like that on. Otherwise,
sure.
Round of applause for our boy B. Randon.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on
Appreciate
here,
you.
man.
But yeah, apart from like Christmas stories, Santa scared me, bro. I do not know why.
So you liked Halloween, which is actually scary, but Santa.
Well, I mean, like I liked Halloween Town. Halloween Town's not scary. Halloween, like scary masks and stuff. Oh yeah, I was so scared of that. But I was driving home on Christmas Eve one day, riding my mom's car. I don't know what it was, but I was in the back seat and the floorboard had like something down there, and I think they would check in like, "Oh, Santa Claus is over this area." They have the tracker on Google Earth now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I saw him in the air.
Really?
As a kid, I was like, "Oh, there's Santa Claus up there," like, 'cause it looked like it, imagination and such. And I don't know if my sister said something or what, but I got kind of like,
Your sister was
"Ooh."
like,
And this is like
"You better
11
not be
o'clock at
naughty."
night on Christmas Eve. Like, it's dark as heck. We're on a highway out in the middle of nowhere. It's got a little bit of lights. Like, and I kept looking at the floorboard. And I kept imagining like Santa's face appearing, like he was gonna come to the
Oh,
floorboard and get me.
you scared yourself away from Santa,
Yeah,
bro.
I scared myself. I was like, but I don't know why I would have thought that way.
Why would he want to get you? Because you were naughty? Were you naughty?
No, I was a good kid. I just thought it was weird that this dude's coming down my chimney, like rolling up, like he's magical and stuff. He can do whatever he wants.
Okay.
If that's not a little scary, then I don't know what is. But also, I was probably 6.
No, but you said something earlier before this episode where you were like, it's just kind of creepy having an old fat man come.
Yeah. Just roll up in your house. I don't know what his intentions are. They say bring presents, but who knows,
Give him cookies and milk. Huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, like you said a few episodes back, like your dad would not allow somebody to come in the house, like you don't know.
What are you doing in here, Santa? Whoop, whoop.
Exactly.
Been beaten.
Do you have a good Santa story? Because I don't think that's all I have, really.
So you got a freaking traumatized Santa story or
Yeah,
thought.
I don't have anything that's like noteworthy besides like, yeah, it was a good Christmas or whatever, but
No, I don't have a Santa story per se, obviously. Other than
Obviously.
I believe I gave one earlier in one of the episodes.
the same episode we were talking about.
I'm not sure.
It was like
not the one.
Antichrist, Santa Claus, and something else that we talked about.
Yeah, so
So,
probably
a little premature for.
So go watch
Christmas
that
coming up.
episode 6, and then you can see that. But no,
True.
like growing up, it was just I was always excited. I love Christmas. Especially as a kid, you don't get to buy anybody anything. You just receive.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
So
it's
like, all right, give me everything.
a good deal.
But yeah. My favorite Christmas growing up, I think I was turning 11 or 10, one or the other.
Okay.
And my favorite thing was like having my family come to Oklahoma from Houston. And then we all just like pack in the house and you see bodies everywhere. And like,
Yeah.
I'm not in my room because my aunt or something is sleeping in
They
there.
get
And
to
I'm
bed.
like, but it was just fun because you just always being around family.
Yeah.
And then,
If you like your family, that's a fun deal. If you don't,
yeah. And then my mom, I don't know how still to this day, I would tell her something once and then she would like have it automatically in her head. Like, okay, he said he want this, and she would always get it.
Oh.
So I'm like, how the hell? This gotta be Santa.
Yeah.
I only told you once, and it was
They
like
pay
5
attention.
months ago, mother.
Yeah, for real.
And she's like, here
They're
you
good at
go. And I'm like, whoa. And it was always something like GameCube or Wii Sports, this, and that.
Yeah. The big stuff.
Yeah, the big stuff. And so she grinded, made it happen. But then here I am like, yay, Santa, thank you.
I think Christmas is like, it's always more nostalgic than it is actually as exciting and like fun and enjoyable. It's a perception. I don't know if it's like an American perception of like, this is like Christmas movies, all this stuff. Like it's meant to, make you think nostalgic about Christmas. But like, I love the idea of Christmas. In reality, like Christmas happens, you get your gifts, you thank people, you give your gifts to them. Thank you, and then you use your stuff, and then it's back to normal life. Like, it's never as magical
Have
as
you
I
always
picture it.
had that, like, stigma about Christmas?
I mean, that's all holidays.
Every holiday?
Yeah.
Just like,
Well, because they're
it's
just
that
made,
time of year again.
They're made to be bigger than they are. I forget holidays all the time. Like,
Really?
December 25th, I can remember that just because, but, like, Thanksgiving, I guess, is every third Wednesday of the month? I learned that a couple years ago, so I started remembering Thanksgiving. And Halloween's pretty easy. But, like, Easter, I always forget Easter. I think I know Valentine's Day now, February 14th?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm better now, but I used to be like, oh, it's Valentine's Day today? Oh, it's Halloween? Not Halloween, I guess, but it's Thanksgiving today, like.
But that's weird because you're oddly
I don't count down the days.
great at knowing people's birthdays.
But yeah, that's important. Holidays aren't as important as the
Really?
birthdays because I'm about relationships.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to worry about the thing that everyone does. Like, your birthday is special to you, so that's special to me,
Yeah.
Just how I roll, bro.
See, you're a big-hearted
Just how I roll, bro.
person who don't care about holidays. Give it up for Race.
I just-
Yeah.
You know, there's only so much information I can fit in here. I'm gonna prioritize things that actually matter. You know.
So what's
I
your
try.
number one priority in your mind?
Myself, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as
So
far
you
as
can
like,
be a part of the Satanic Temple.
well, yeah, I can follow the tenets, you know, but
Is
I don't need to be a part of anything. I'm just living my life. I don't need to rely on something, man. That's a bit much.
I
Anyway,
guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I can see that.
You have any more Christmas themed questions?
Christmas themed questions. No, not really. I think we covered it all.
Well, I'll tell you off the bat, I do not have a favorite Christmas song. I don't like Christmas music.
You know, I have a
just
favorite Christmas song.
That's why I'm asking you. What's your favorite Christmas song?
So if you walk into a mall or a freaking elevator, it's not one Christmas song if you had to listen to. Like if it was forced upon you, what would it be?
Like, what would I choose?
Yeah.
I don't even know most of the Christmas songs.
Okay. All right. Now let's put this in perspective. If somebody's like, Race, we're kidnapping you.
You know, they're going to shoot me.
You only get one song, and it has to be a Christmas song to listen to for the rest of your life.
I'd ask them to give me, like, a catalog or something. I don't have anything noteworthy. Like, in my
give you a
head.
catalog. This is
Like,
one.
what's the one that's, like, been canceled recently? Baby, it's cold outside.
You like? Baby,
I mean, it's
outside?
chill. Not because of, like, what they're saying it means, but it's more of the chill songs than, like, being overly slow. I don't know. It has some substance, but again, I'm not going to listen to it on my own.
Overly slow.
I'm not going to listen to any Christmas on my own.
Nat King Cole, the Christmas song is my favorite
Okay.
Christmas song. Yeah, it's probably overly slow, but it's the tone it sets.
Yeah. Well, you played something for me the other day that
Yeah, we were riding it. No, that wasn't Christmas song.
wasn't Christmas, but it was slow.
Yeah,
Like, I get that it's like real music or whatnot, but again, it doesn't do anything for me.
You remember the artist?
No, but I'm
He
sure.
was singing Frank Sinatra, but
Yeah, but it was Frank Sinatra. Like,
it,
that type of music back then, it's just not for me. Like, I'm
Really?
not saying it's bad music at all. Like, it just doesn't give me any substance to enjoy.
so what's your type of music then you like?
I mean, again, for me, good sounding music, as in like a vibe.
Kid Cudi.
I want to buy. I mean, Kid Cudi's unstoppable. Okay, the Cud cannot be stopped.
Kid Cudi, what's up, man?
Little Night Lavelle, you know. I mean, I guess I'm
It's your
predominantly
boy over
rap.
here. Hmm?
But you're a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I
And
dabble
you've
in
made
all
rap
the
music.
dabblers.
I said, and you've made rap music.
A little bit. Of
Maybe
something,
one day
something.
you guys will see.
Yeah, but you told me I gotta drop something because of
You have to. Legally,
straight A's.
I've made a contract. You have to do it. It's been notated. Notarized.
Hey,
Notated.
y'all go ahead. Sorry, Race, I'm making you do a little more right here. Comment down below. While you're there, go ahead, like and subscribe. But if I should drop some music, if I do, you should be in the video if I do a video, bro.
If you do a video, I'm hopping in there. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it.
You just like the Modavi video, you gonna be in there like that or what?
Yeah. We'll tell you about that more when it comes out.
It is coming out,
Yeah.
and look for
Before Christmas, I'm sorry.
Look for Mean One by Modavi.
Yeah.
This is the Christmas episode, so maybe Mean One is out. Maybe it's tagged down below.
Yeah. Song should be out, video out later probably.
Yeah.
I think that's what's correct.
But Mean
That's
One,
my favorite Christmas song.
see. Look,
That's my favorite Christmas song.
now you think of it.
Yeah, check it out. That's my favorite Christmas song.
Mean One by Modavi.
By Modavi.
If you're looking for Modavi music, go down there, check it out. He also handle our edits.
Yeah, if you watch our clips, now after the 4th or 5th clip, it's been Modavi's taken over, and he's really helping us out. So give it some
Yeah.
love, please.
Appreciate you, Modavi. But yeah, biggest thing about this Christmas episode is I wanted to tap into the dark side of Christmas. Yeah, it's all about, shedding light. We all got our beliefs. But let's talk about this is what we talk about on the Morr-isMoore podcast is the truth.
So, how about you start with why is it Christmas?
Why is what?
Why would we have Christmas? As far as Christians, Christ Mass.
So, are you trying to say how do they tie in together, or?
Well, Christmas it's not just like we give gifts, right? Like we're going to go to the very origin. But as far as Christians' origin, why do we have Christmas?
I can take you back to that. It's Pope Julius I. He's the one who intricated this freaking Christ, Jesus, and paganism together. He's the one who wanted to take it and make it about Jesus.
So I guess my question is, isn't it supposed to be like Jesus died or got resurrected?
Yeah, so
I'm talking about that part. We're not going here. We're like midway.
We're talking about Jesus' birth. Okay. Jesus born in a manger. And he represents, for a lot of us Christians out there today, the star. He's the star on top of the tree,
Okay.
And so
that's why you do the angels.
So we keep the holiday focused about Jesus.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, take us down the road, bro.
What you got? You got anything you wanted to say?
I got some stuff for after the Christmas stuff.
All right, bet. So then let me dive into it, okay? So first off, Christmas is basically, for you guys who didn't know, is a pagan holiday. Maybe Race can define paganism later. Do you know what paganism means? Oh, that's what it meant right there.
Duh, what?
That right there is
I think it's just
what pagan
it's
is.
like Christianity. Right? Like it's its own set of beliefs.
No. It's
Paganism?
more like witchcraft and
Which is its own set of beliefs.
I wouldn't say Christianity is like that, though.
Well, I mean, not specifically. I'm just saying, like, they're all sets of beliefs.
Okay.
The same way you call every religion a cult. Because it all falls into that category.
Does it, though?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Cult. I mean, if you actually look up a cult, it's got a bad name because, like, drink the Kool-Aid and stuff like that. Right? But it actually, like, it just defines a group of people coming together because they believe in these ideals.
Yeah.
So if we made a group club of just like, we want to stop, I don't know, drunk drivers. Like we would create a cult if we like followed any set of beliefs. We're technically a cult.
Yeah.
So
and so
they're all cults. Don't be butthurt about it, and also don't cry people about it. It's literally the definition of a cult. That's all.
You heard it from Race's mouth.
Yeah, I'm cultless.
If you
Feels
say
good.
so. But yeah, so I mean, hold on, but what you just said, you brush your teeth every morning?
Yeah.
So would you say you brush your teeth religiously?
No, routine.
Okay. I like that.
Routine and habit versus opposed to like belief.
Yeah. But you don't believe.
If you believe Jesus is going to come save us, and the guy in the next 10 over believes that the aliens are going to come down and take us so we drink some Kool-Aid. See?
Okay.
I'm not putting one less than the other, one over the other. I'm not putting any of them down. That's just the fact,
All right.
So,
but yeah.
hear me
So
out.
basically, it was a witch who publicly talked about Christmas here. Don't know how recently, but recently. And she basically explained how she loves when people celebrate Christmas because it is a pagan holiday and it's their culture. let's start with the Christmas tree. So the Christmas tree slash Yule tree,
Yeah.
it stands for bringing in life and vitality into the house.
Okay.
Okay?
I can see that.
So life and vitality.
Bring nature inside.
And yes, so like it all kind of starts like a ritual.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and how
you
it's
got,
devolved to
yeah,
now.
so
where we get
bring
fig
in,
trees.
because I mean, even like Sierra, before she was pregnant, she used to do this like ring trick to see like what type of kid are you having. You take a strand of hair or whatever,
Whoa.
put a ring that you usually wear on your finger and wave it over your hand. It only works with women. And like you wave it like this and then you stop. You go like this with the fingers over the hair,
Uh-huh.
with the hair in the ring, and then you hold it over the middle of your hand and stop. And then which way it swings, north, south, east, west, or make a circle, it tells you what kind of the gender of your kids are going to be. And then how many. You can do it again. And then whenever it stops, that's the end number of how many kids you're going to have.
So you're with a witch?
So I was like, that don't work, this, and that. She swore up and down. So basically it's like witchcraft saying like the devil knows the plan of your life or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's not right. And so
that means he's as powerful as God, right?
no, because it was wrong. It said we was going to have a girl first.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what that would have meant, right?
Exactly.
So,
And I was like, yeah,
that's
wrong.
funny. That's funny.
I was like, ain't no way. Every man in my family has had a boy first.
I mean, even if it said it was going to be a boy, like, what are you can't prove that? That it was right? You know, like, it's kind of hard to do.
So after the Yule tree, okay, let's get into Santa. So Santa.
Do you have the definition of Yule? Like
Yule?
Yule time?
You don't know what a Yule is?
Just tell me.
A Yule tree. All right, here. I don't have to tell you.
You don't know? You really don't know?
I have the power to do this. Right there.
Fair enough.
Come on now.
It's up there.
This is what a Yule tree is. You bring
Pokemon
Christmas pine trees, whatever, into your house.
Yeah.
And do the thug thizzle, set it up
Thug
for
thizzle.
offerings. But and so Santa is actually stands for traditionally in the paganism the Holly King and the Oak King. So I'm like, what the hell?
So he's two different individuals?
No, so it's Santa is the Holly King.
Okay.
In paganism. And during this time of year, he supposedly dies. And when he dies, he gives way for the Oak King to bring the next seasons. This spring, summer, fall, and all of that stuff.
So do we have anything related to the Oak King in today's?
Like what?
That's what I'm asking.
I have no idea.
Is he the Easter Bunny?
No.
Oh, okay.
So like they say Santa is, I mean, you can look in a different way, like Saturn's, people say Set, Satan, all this other stuff. But in paganism, this is more specifically.
Isn't Santa literally just Satan but mixed up?
He's the Holly King.
Okay.
Himself.
No, I just mean by the name alone. Like if you just move the T, you've got Satan.
I never thought about it that way.
Satan. Yeah, Santa is Satan.
Damn.
That's funny, bro.
And so it's funny you talked about Yule because the Yule log actually equals ball. You know what ball is?
B-A-L, right?
B-A-A-L.
Mm-hmm. Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Demon
Yeah, the demon ball.
Ball. So like, it's so demonic. Even though we try to bring so much joy to this damn near offering, you know.
Yeah. No, it is like instead of presents for the offering, now it's presents for each other.
It all symbolizes, you know,
Not crops, but
offering,
PS5s and
offering and receiving.
yeah.
So it's like you're doing a little Christmas itself when you go through history and look at paganism. You actually doing a ritual. But
Isn't that wild?
But when this is the thing you gotta remember, when you got your eyes focused on God and not the evil and things, then let your heart be the judge. You know?
Interesting. You know, I know a couple of people. I used to work with a girl too that was like, yeah, we do all pagan holidays, specifically like we're pagan. I was like, what? Yeah, people are still like they will follow paganism.
Really?
To this day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why, and I don't know like why not. I guess too. So
yeah,
you gotta do what you
I'm
want.
not surprised. I mean, it's a long history.
It's just a bit archaic, isn't it? Seems like old fashioned, like a little too old fashioned.
It's very old fashioned.
So I don't know.
Talking about
let us know what the appeal is if you're a paganist.
yeah,
So.
let you be pagan in the 1400s, 1500s. See if you get burned by your town.
Oh
or
boy.
Put a scarlet letter around you or something.
Oh boy.
But yeah, with Christmas, a lot of things are pagan. Like even mistletoes were sacred
Wreaths?
or whatnot. Or mistletoes?
Wreaths too?
Yes, okay. As well. Another thing with bringing greenery into the home. Yeah. Because it's like symbolizing that you want to bring what's outside in. Ooh.
Oh, deeper meaning.
Come on now. Protect your inside.
I know not to have mistletoe in my house if you're over.
Yeah, you have a mistletoe in your house.
Or maybe I should have it up, you know what I'm saying? That's some funny stuff.
We got put under a mistletoe once, me and you.
That's what I'm talking
about.
And
I knocked it down.
On accident. Oh, yeah, you did it on accident.
So get this pagan.
You did not. You stood there, you looked at it, and you looked at me.
And then it was on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but yeah.
I think you smacked your head on it or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was funny.
But yeah. So, again, into paganism, even the 5-point star above the tree, here's a pagan 5-point star. And then here's a star on top of a tree. Yeah. So it symbolizes 5 elements. The ones we got: air, water, fire, earth, and then the last one for
ether.
For paganism, not ether. Go back to episode 5 if you want to dive in.
The true 5th element. Right.
It's spirit.
Spirit? Like Christmas spirit?
Dun, dun, dun. Christmas spirit, Holly King spirit,
is that where it comes
Oak
from?
King spirit. Never know.
That's what the Christmas spirit's about?
No.
That's weird.
You look like you're in the Christmas spirit, though.
We are. We're doing a little bit of Christmas spirit.
But
mine's shiny.
And even the ornaments. Ornaments are like symbolism for different type of gods.
What did they used to use as ornaments back then? Same, just like glass balls?
So back then it would be like wooden carvings or something like that.
Okay.
So like,
get crafty.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So it's pretty, and it's all because Pope Julius I, he wanted to intricate. Hey, instead of that being pagan, let's make it about Jesus. And so here we are.
That's crazy.
Christmas.
What else you got about Christmas?
Just inform y'all. That's pretty much for the Christmas episode what I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
I thought you had some more.
That's a simple breakdown.
I didn't know if you looked at like other pagan holidays or something.
I mean, it's Christmas time. What do I need to talk about other ones for?
Well, I'll put a spin on
you
my
can
stuff.
You can get into Krampus.
Have you seen a good Krampus movie?
I think I've seen most of the scary Krampus movies.
It's the one where the presents attack them. I think I really like. You can see Krampus run with his chains. He's jumping like the girl's
And he
trying
got
to.
the hooves.
Yeah, she's going across the street, and he starts jumping across the
Oh
suburban
yeah,
houses.
that is
That
crazy,
was,
bro.
Got a little chills from that. That was
See,
pretty
where
cool.
is
That was a good movie.
Krampus pagan?
So that's my favorite Christmas movie right there, Krampus.
See, look, as we go along, he picks it up and remembers.
Yeah.
But
Favorite Christmas song, mean one.
this is Krampus for y'all who don't know who he is. Maybe Ray Star already popped in some things about the movie.
And here's the Fortnite Krampus.
And I killed him a few times.
You gotta kill him.
He got a little gold pistol on him.
Yeah.
But
He's wearing a robe.
yeah, he wears a robe, and even in the movies.
I think he was just
But
like.
where did the story of Krampus come in? And why does he have hooves?
Isn't it like a South America type idea?
I have no idea.
I mean, the hooves are probably like Satan, like kind of vibes. They took it from there.
And he also got horns.
Good point. And he's also the counter to a Santa Claus good figure.
Where there's a yin, there's
Santa
a
is
yang.
Jesus, Krampus is the devil.
Yin, yang,
Ting,
yang.
tang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So.
All right, so there's one I wanted to cover today, but I need to get a little more information because it's exciting. And I want to make sure I got it all together. But I did have just some, I like going about talking to some people and then like, oh, I want to ask Shaq that. I want to dive deep with Shaq on this.
Okay.
So the other day, talking to, we'll do a shout out to Danny Boy if he actually watches the episode.
He's not. Danny Boy, shout out to you, man.
We'll tell him to watch this.
D what?
So we're talking about virtual reality.
Yeah.
And he was like, I just want to skip forward to where I can they got something in my brain pop in. I'm just like in the world. And I was like, interesting.
Some Black Mirror type.
Yeah. And I was like, well, that one Black Mirror episode where they do like the Star Trek stuff, whatever, you put a little thing to your temple, like you put it on and you can take it off. I like that more. But he literally said Mark for Mark, like joking around, of course, but he was like, Mark the Beast, I'll take it. I don't care. Yes, I thought that was pretty funny because when you actually think about it, it's like that connotation is like super negative, right? Like it's the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
But really think about like the repercussions of that.
Yeah, I ain't taking that.
So
you gonna take it though?
What I imagined, I mean, if the VR world's good enough, bro, I've always wanted to be in a virtual world. I just think it'd be fun to be able to have limitless possibilities. You can't hurt anybody. There's no.
Maybe you are in a
true
virtual
wrongdoing.
world right now.
Let me out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, so you talk about that, and I was like, okay. But the problem there, especially if they implanted it in you, you have no more control over reality. If you can just pop in, then they can make you pop in. Yeah. They can bring in something. Like they can make something in this room that's not here, there. But otherwise, it's all normal reality. Like they could do small things. They could put you just anywhere. They could trick you into this person being this person when that's actually not. There's just so much control that not only the government, but just anybody that, owns that could do to you. Like that's the best way to control somebody is if you can control their perception. Because perception, for the most part, is reality.
They, I've seen something somewhere where they want to make Wi-Fi, they want to make Wi-Fi a type of thing where it elevates to now somebody could virtually be in your house and walk around and yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that with the Quest 3 right now. You connect and then it shows your character in the living room with them.
Yeah.
And you can just set up a chair wherever their chair is, and you can sit down and you can do these like D&D games and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's right at the beginning, but just imagine where it's going to go. We won't ever have to do this.
Where do you
we'll
think
sit in here in VR and record. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what life will turn into.
So by Quest 6, let's triple it. Where do you think we'll be?
I think
no longer a headset.
Most of the features on the Quest 3 will be like fully utilized, like perfected to a certain degree. I don't think no headset. I think more literal goggles. Like goggles you'd wear at the swimming pool. You pop those bad boys on and you're in. I think it's going to take us to like a Quest 10 Plus to do something that's in our brain. Like, if you're putting one of those things up and you go into a virtual world, that's like accessing the part of your brain that creates dreams almost. You know? Because if you could just control dreams, that's way better than virtual reality. You can think of whatever you want. You know? No programming, no limitations.
That's deep.
Yeah. Your brain's the biggest computer ever.
We all want to, control our dreams.
Yeah.
But they say bad things start to happen when you actually realize you're in a dream.
Like lucid dreaming?
No, when you're in a dream and you're like, hey, this is a dream.
Yeah, I think that's like a mechanism for your body. Like
yeah, I've had
defense.
one dream my whole life.
It's like, shut up, you're asleep and this is real.
Yeah, I had one dream my whole life where I realized it was a dream.
Really?
But now that I think about it, I might have been like astral projecting or something.
I really believe my dreams. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I just
real as hell.
I'll be in them and I'm like, oh my gosh, then I wake up and I'm like, none of that made sense. Like, why would I think that? There's some that are like real. Like, I told you the other day I woke up and I was like, oh, we got like 10,000 views on something or whatever, and I was like excited. And then I woke up literally like 30 minutes later. I was in my bed in the dream and I pulled my phone up. Like, it was pretty much point to point reality.
Have you ever had a dream where you had a freaking phenomenal idea and then you woke up and you were like, damn, let me hurry up and write it down before I forget, and it's just gone?
Idea, I mean, I've had
multiple.
Not of like I can create a product or something, but like
something that I could change the world with.
Oh, I can change myself with it. That's what I would say, because I've had some of those. Like, oh, I did this wrong. Like an epiphany dreams. Like where you like realize something.
Yeah, but it's been one dream where I knew I was dreaming.
Yeah. And
then I like started to control everything. It was dope.
I've started to control stuff one time.
Yeah.
Started.
See, one time. It usually is rare.
Yeah.
Comment down below if you have. But it was just me and my friend. We was walking to the mall, and I lived right by the mall at the time when I had the dream. And I think I was in like 10th grade, and we just walking to the mall, and I started noticing stuff looked different, and I was like, "Hold on, it's a dream," and I was like, "This is a dream." Wait, yeah, I just took off, started flying. Like,
you neo flew?
And I was like, I'm the one. Neo.
That's awesome.
And then I was like, I could do anything I wanted. And those are the type of dreams you don't want to try to wake up from. And then you're like, oh,
see, that's the problem, right?
Like, fudge.
You get into a world like that, you don't ever want to leave it.
Yeah.
But it's like reality is reality for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can't have a perfect life. It's just not how we're wired, bro. Like we need to get some hurt. You know, we need to have like bad things happen to us.
Need a little pain and a little gain.
We always act like we want a perfect life, but at the same time, we for one get bored.
Yeah.
And two, none of it would have meaning. Like there's no positive meaning without negative meaning. So it's like it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like that's so human. You know.
Back to the yin and the yang, boy.
Yang. Well, since we're on dreams, what's the worst nightmare you've ever had, or like a recurring nightmare you've had?
The worst nightmare I ever had. You want me to disclose this?
It's up to you.
I wasn't gonna do it because I didn't want people to have this ammo out there in the world. But I don't care. Yeah. It is what it is.
You're a big strong man. Don't worry about it.
Nah, so I was super, super young. And everybody know Thriller video, Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
And
I forgot that was a dream.
Yeah.
I thought that was just an experience you had when you were younger.
No, that was a nightmare, bro.
Yeah.
And so...
But he's dead serious about this, so don't pull any of this nonsense on him, right? Like, he's dead serious.
No,
he'll go into attack mode. You pull something like this on him.
It kind of traumatized me when I was little. Not the video. It was The same. If you watch the video, same situation in my dream.
But you were there.
I was the girl in the video though.
Yeah.
I'm me. I was a boy
In her place.
in her place.
I was
though.
a boy.
In her place though. And so Black Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
you know, he got his leather stuff on. We just left the theater and he
Theater.
just walking and I'm like, yo, where we going? Like he's like, you just gotta follow me this way. I'm like, nah, I think we should go back where the people are. The next thing I know, we next to a graveyard, and I'm like, what should I do? And I'm just like, I gotta go with it, otherwise he gonna kill me. So I'm like, we all do, and I'm like, all right, dance, and I'm missing the moves. As I'm missing the moves, they start.
You're getting them angry.
They start slowing down and messing up, and I'm in the back because I don't want to see none of their faces. And so they start slowing down, and they like, all turn to me like this, and I'm like, what we looking at? I start turning too because I ain't trying to see, and I'm like, and then I turn back around, they all just like the music video, sitting there looking at me, and you see this
The
face
eyes and
that
the
he's
teeth.
gonna pop up. That right there, I probably won't watch the episode now.
Yeah. We'll put a timestamp so you can skip it.
That face, and I'm like, oh hell no. And I took off. Boom. Like, you might dance smooth as hell, but you ain't catching me.
That's funny.
My dumb ass running to the scariest freaking house on the block.
Of course.
Get in there. They trying to break in and all of that stuff. And I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's your name? And this is hilarious. He was like, Peanut Butter.
What?
He's like, my name Peanut Butter.
Michael Jackson?
Yes,
said
he
that?
said, Peanut Butter.
How would you even ask his name? You knew it was
Because I
Michael
was like,
Jackson.
yo, we could be cool. Like, I'm Shaq. What's your name?
Oh, that's funny.
Peanut Butter. I was like, all right, Peanut Butter, chill, bro. Chill,
Chill,
Peanut Butter.
Leave me alone.
And then, long story short, his eyes turned yellow, and I was like, all right. And then I had to pull myself up out the dream, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been like, just kill me so I can wake
myself.
up, bro.
It was bad, bro. For me to be that young, I was
Yeah.
like freaking 6, 7.
Around that time, I
Yeah,
watched
no.
it with my mom, and I was freaked out myself.
Nah,
But I was just watching it like normal. Like, of course, the kid's gonna be like,
yeah.
you know. But you have to dream about it.
But
Just makes it
still, to
worse.
this day, like, I know it's. I mean, Michael Jackson did, and that peanut butter ain't real. But, but my
Peanut
heart
butter's
rate,
not real.
My heart rate get a little spiked.
You gave me chills for a second.
For real?
Just describing it, yeah.
No, imagine being
I had
a
a chill hit
kid.
me. I
and
was like
being
that. You'll
yeah.
you'll see it.
So you just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I started missing the moves, I was like, oh no, this ain't about to happen. No.
That's why.
Yeah.
I bet you that's why, yeah. Like, you're messing up our music video.
What about you? You have any
Um,
traumatizing nightmares?
I had a recurring dream from when I was like somewhere between 6 and 10, probably like 6 and 8 years old. We were at our house in a small town we used to live in, and I will wake up, like I'm in the house, like it's the same house and everything. Wake up, walk out my room, trying to find my mom. I see my sister and my mom. I call out to them, you know, that type of deal.
Astral projection,
And
bro.
they're getting pulled away. And I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
what's happening? So I walk to the kitchen, and I keep seeing this blue guy, like a blue demon, right? And he keeps, like, pulling my mom away at the corner at the last second, so I see them just for a second. I can't get a good look at him.
So you
because
hit in the
he's
corner and
blue.
they like,
boom,
hit in
yeah.
the corner,
So I come out of the room, he does it in the kitchen, and then he does it around to the garage. And the last part is, for whatever reason, like, you know how a guillotine looks?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's just a wall. The guillotine portion's a wall, yeah. So it's like one of those where you can have a runner run up the ramp almost, but just like a small ramp, and they have to climb the wall and jump themselves over. Kind of like military training. But one of those was there, and when I finally roll up and see him, all I see is my mom dragged over, and as he goes to the other side, so like here's the wall, I'm like right here, he like scratches go to the other side of the wall. I remember that one so well, but it happened at least 4 or 5 times within like
Reoccurring.
2 to 3 years, and then I had my last one when I was like 14, 15. I haven't seen him since, but man, I kick his ass nowadays. I'm like, hey yo, what you doing, blue man? But he was like legit, like not Avatar-esque, but like a deep blackish blue, like a blue that's been like, let's say like a really nice blue in a car, but it's been through so much. You know what I mean? It has a darkness to it, like an evil. And yeah, he killed my family like for hell, 5, 6 times in my life.
Yeah, you got
messed up.
That's trauma right there.
Who knows what it means?
That's some. It's a deeper symbolism to that.
Traumatized?
Yeah.
A traumatizing dream?
Yeah, I need traumatizing. That's what I gave you.
Yeah. Well, because I asked if you had reoccurring, but you don't have reoccurring, right?
I think I got reoccurring, but it's not traumatizing. No.
But is it like scary reoccurring, or just like something that happens?
Nah, nothing scary reoccurring. It's just like I can't really put my finger on it.
Okay.
It's like achy to the heart. Not exactly scary.
This one happened around the same time I lived in that house, which again, before we moved out of there,
was it haunted?
I wasn't even 9, so I had to be again between probably about 5 and 8 years old.
Okay.
I had bunk beds in my room. So here's the layout, right? I'll put a little diagram up there. My room, so front door of the house is here. You walk up, and this is entrance to a hall. It splits off. Sister's room, my room, and bathrooms in the middle. So I'm in here in my bunk beds, blah, blah. I don't know how it started, but I was like with a friend. And I think we went outside. We went to somebody else's house. Like, I don't know what we were doing. We went to somebody else's house, and it was supposed to be like, those situations where you're like, oh, it's the old person. Let's mess with them a little bit. I don't know. We go out there and we knock on the door like ding dong ditch style. We do it, and then something alarms us. I cannot remember what it was. Maybe we just heard something. I don't know. So we're like, let's get the hell out of here. Now, like Doc Ock's legs, like Spider-Man villain Doc Ock. Yeah. So we run out into the grass. My buddy gets first grabbed by one. It comes out of the ground and grabs him, and it takes him back into the house. And so I have like 2 or 3 try to get me. I get away from them, and then the final one grabs my leg. The other one grabs my leg, and it double pulls me in. And I can't remember what happened directly after that, but I think we ended up in my room. Somehow her house was my room, even though we left, right? So we're now in this bunk bed room. I'm on the bottom bunk, and he's on the top. Yeah, I believe that's right. And we were just like, what's happening? But we also kind of just glided right over it. We're hanging out, having a fun time, and then he laughs really loud. And I was like, don't do that. What are you doing? You're gonna piss her off. And it's like, I don't even know how I know this woman, but I know. And she's just dark black hair, pale skin type of woman. And sure enough, like, she comes barging in, so I hide up on the bed. She barges in, starts throwing him around and stuff. Like, I told you guys you need to be quiet in here. It was wild. And so that happened for a bit, and we couldn't do anything or we'd get in trouble. At whatever point in time she tries to take us somewhere, or she lets us outside the house, whatever it was, I come out of the house. Can't remember where that part ends and where this begins, but I end up getting in a truck with SpongeBob driving. Is that pretty funny? SpongeBob, and it's like maybe like Optimus Prime or something, whatever. I'm a kid, and they're in this white truck. I get in the back of it, and they start driving, and she's following us in like a G-Wagon Jeep type situation, and she's falling, and I don't know if we fought, but we finally got away at one point. And that's pretty much where it ended. But, like, I was running for my life. Like, I thought I was going to be, like,
SpongeBob drive!
Almost, like, kept as, like, an enslaved person in this crazy woman's house. That's how it felt. Like, I was like, my life's over. That's the idea. And I woke up, and I cried for at least the next 20 minutes. I cried immediately when I woke up, and I was scared to get out of bed because the dream was there. I was like, am I going to open the door up and find this woman here?
Damn.
So I
like
luckily,
you just said, your dreams are real.
Yeah. I open up that door. I look forward, and my mom is sitting on the bed with my sister, and they're having a good time talking and stuff. I run over there crying. I'm like, you guys will not understand what just happened to me. And they're like, oh, what's going on? But it was like, it was so comforting to, like, they're hanging out, having a good time. And I was able to come there and be like, this is reality. Like, that was not real, thank God. But
now imagine.
it's just, it sounds stupid, especially like when you hear it.
No,
But,
I don't.
but I mean,
You
it doesn't
put
sound
me
that
in
scary.
it. I was
oh,
in it.
Good.
Yeah, I was
like
in
that.
it. What you mean?
But
They were too.
it's the most important thing about a dream is the feeling you feel.
Yeah.
And you can't describe that.
Yeah.
But I can remember the feeling to this day of how I felt in that dream. And it sucked.
And this is what I was about to say. Imagine Inception,
Yeah.
where you open that door and that lady is still there.
Dude, if she that I just got chills. I'm not kidding.
All right, I'm sorry. It's traumatizing.
No, I'm not that scared,
Oh.
whatever. I'd like to conquer that stuff if I can. But
Yeah, you're a conqueror.
that was just crazy.
Me, I don't
Yeah.
play with peanut butter.
No, you don't play with no peanut butter.
Leave peanut
Did he
butter
call you
alone.
jelly?
You jelly.
I'm
So,
peanut
yeah,
butter.
bro, I'm jelly. What's up?
Jelly, get back here. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm jelly. What's up, man?
That's wild. Well, I do have a couple other notes on here. This is a holiday episode. We're just trying to keep it short. Episode 6 was pretty dang long. We're really proud of that. So we'll give you a
Go
little bit more of
watch
a
it.
breather this episode.
If you want to see the truth, you know where we at, baby. Let go.
Yeah, Brandon was super cool. Like, honestly, he brought up a new viewpoint. He agreed with me on half the stuff, and he agreed with Shaq on the other half of stuff. Like, it was really just kind of a very balanced situation.
Good to see different viewpoints.
And then totally different viewpoints
All
than us,
come
too.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He showed his colors. He let himself loose.
Already.
I like that.
Yin yang and twang.
Yeah, for real. Okay, so the one I wanted to cover, which we can pretty much end after this or so, maybe another thing. Have you ever seen the movie The Discovery?
Seen a lot of movies. Sounds familiar.
Jason Segel.
Jason Derulo?
No, Jason
Oh.
Segel from like How I Met Your Mother. He's with Lily in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever seen I Love You Man?
No.
You gotta watch that movie. We'll watch that. He's in it and he's like visiting his dad. His brother stayed with his dad, but he didn't. So it starts off, spoilers for The Discovery. It starts off, he's riding a ferry down there, and I think he meets a girl there, or that's his girlfriend that he's bringing along, one of the two. I think he meets her there. And he goes down there to go see his dad and see what's going on, and they left some kind of a cryptic message or whatever, and he's like, we finally did it. What do you think they discovered? The Discovery. I just want to hear some like guesses. I don't
portal.
expect you to be right.
A portal.
On the right track. It's not like physical that in that way.
As above, so below.
No.
Then I have no idea.
Okay. So what his dad and his like cult of like people that are at this giant mansion that are like working towards this is, and I bring this up because this is something that's told to be said to be in the Vatican to an extent. It's called the chronovisor. Now, the chronovisor in the Vatican is usually stated as a device that can go back in time. Like, you can witness events, you can't change them. Right? Like, you're just a spectator.
Okay.
But you can still go back and witness them. And the Vatican keeps it because they went back in time to see the crucifixion of Jesus. That's like the biggest thing in the Vatican of secrets that, like, you know, they theorize is in there because of certain evidence stuff. But similar to that, it is a TV that sees into the afterlife. Yeah, like they broke, through and found out what the
I want to
afterlife
see
was.
this now.
Yeah.
Like tonight.
All right. Well, I'm not even gonna say anything else about it then, but I guess I have to. But are you gonna still enjoy it if I did?
Nah, don't spoil it for me.
Okay. I don't want to butcher it anyway, too. But
Gosh.
well, that kind of hurts. So I was gonna go. It is really good though. So
Whoa,
I'll
bro,
let you just
should've
watch
talked
it.
to me about that.
It's
first.
super good. It's one of those endings, but like think about it like this. What do you do? There's a couple of options, right? What do you do if the afterlife is discovered, right? That's just number one. What do you do if it's discovered and then you know there's heaven, right? Or what do you do if you discover it and it's nothing
Damn.
or bad? Like, what do you do? If it's heaven,
Your life changed.
people are probably going to start ending their lives because they know the guarantee. Especially, like, let's say you have someone that's totally unreligious, committed hundreds of crimes, murder, whatever, and they die,
so
and you can see them go
to
there.
How you live.
Exactly. Like, there's no judgment system, but that's just how the afterlife is. Like, a lot of people would just end their lives. I personally wouldn't. I'd be like, well, I'm going to get there in 50 years anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like, might as well use my time. At least I know I can be like, all right, I'm going somewhere fun, you know, like.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't just be like, yeah, it's meaningless. But some people, you know, they do that without the guarantee. So that's just the struggles of life. But just imagine that, because then if it was bad, people would live their lives in fear. They'd be looking for immortality, you know, like.
Damn, that's real.
That it just getting that answer. We're not supposed to have that answer. That's why we have religion.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have an answer. Not with our society, at least. But yeah. So watch Discovery. Anyone out there too? You guys watch Discovery. It's pretty good. It's a different twist on the whole afterlife idea. So you'll see that it's even different than what we just spoke about. So I think you'll like it.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So then I'll pivot.
But you said the Pope in there, right? That's crazy. Yeah. Well, the Vatican. It's crazy how that ties into the paganism of the holiday, where Pope Julius, he's the one who merged these two together.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
It is pretty crazy.
Think about that.
That's interesting.
Mm.
Can you imagine how much power they have if they actually had a chronovisor?
You know, so some people...
They could omit anything they wanted to.
Some people believe that, you know, somewhere in the world there's a vial of Jesus's blood.
Yeah.
If you had what you just said, you go back and watch the crucifixion of Jesus. After everybody pull away, you can go up to the cross and whoop, vial the blood.
You can't interact.
You
can't interact with a chronovisor.
You can't interact. You just
again,
see?
you're a spectator.
Oh, okay.
You're just a spectator.
I thought you said you go back to that time and you don't affect anything.
No. Have you seen those TikToks where it's like me going back in time to when Jesus has crucifixion, and then he runs over there, and then Jesus responds. It says in perfect English, "You're not supposed to be here, child." And then he snaps his finger and like brings him back, whatever. That would be kind of dope. That would be kind of dope, I'll admit.
You would be like,
because I mean, if Jesus
Shaq,
is
you're
Jesus,
right,
it'd be like, whoa, bro. But also at the same time, like, yeah, like he would not let you save him. The whole point was for him to die. So like, you know,
he has to die.
He has to die
for everybody's sins.
Yeah.
And that's what he chose to do.
An inevitable sacrifice.
Damn.
Like Iron Man. Damn. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to compare him to Iron Man. That's fucked up. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I guess we can kind of talk about, since we're on the Vatican subject.
Yeah.
You and I have already talked about this a little bit. But the statue inside, what do they call that at the Vatican City? It's that room that looks like a snake face.
That's
it's where they like hold their religious
if
hearings.
we don't know, you know what we do.
Bam, baby.
The statue in there, you can see the snake face.
Yeah, and the statue, like just the Jesus on the statue itself is like 3 times your height.
No, it's huge.
At least, that's what I'm saying.
Way bigger than that.
Well, I mean,
stack 5 of me on.
I think 4 tops. You're a big dude, bro. You're a big dude. But he's coming out of like all this brass, like debris. It's supposed to be like the chaos of nuclear bombs, whatnot. But to be in a religious sanctuary like that of the Pope, the holiest man, supposedly,
it looks evil.
Why couldn't you dude? There's murals and statues everywhere. Yeah. Even if it's like him on the cross and he's got the things in his hands of blood, that's just like facts of the religion.
But
right?
look at all of these evil murals that are just around the Vatican. and he'll keep them going.
Yeah. Like what's
More.
Yeah, if we have them, right,
What
don't
is
quit
that?
popping them.
No, you.
I'll just keep. No, I'll
There's
keep them
another
in.
one. What?
You do another one, you ain't gonna make it to Christmas.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do another one.
Just kidding.
But that's just crazy to me. It's like, I don't know where or how or who built these things or where they came from.
I can't remember the artist. I think
But
he
it
was
just
French.
looks, it don't look like it's something that's
No, it looks wrong.
welcoming. It's more like, you should be afraid of me.
Like I get the interpretation, but at the same time, it's like, even if the artist is like, "This is my vision," you think that the Pope and the organization that the Pope is, like the Catholic Church, will be like, "We want to send a better message," But also the Catholic Church is pretty messed up.
Well, I don't knock anything that anybody believes in. Y'all do your thug thizzle. but
why so completely different? And
it's
why so
something-
disturbing?
It's something I saw the other day where Kanye West just went on another rant, right?
Sure.
And he talked about the levels of society.
Okay.
I forget who he says is at the top. I don't want to say race or pop it in here, and I'm not gonna.
No,
pop.
I know that you know, but we ain't gonna mess with that.
But he said this person or this organization first. Then he said right after them the Vatican.
Yeah.
And then under them BlackRock and Vanguard. And then under them all the other huge billion-dollar companies that own all this other
That
stuff.
hierarchy
and
makes
then,
a lot of sense.
Yeah. And then under that is the regular small business owners, and then us. Or whatever, the regular people. Whatever. Same small business owners or whatever.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
just-
a little bit of Kanye is crazy, but at the same time, I think there's a lot of validity in what he has to say.
I think
'Cause-
before you paint someone crazy,
Yeah,
you have to see what they've been through and what they know.
yeah.
First.
Well, at the same time, too, if you're trying to paint someone crazy, I don't trust the person that's painting them.
yeah.
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 I'm like, if you're trying to make them sound like, if you're trying to be like, yeah, they're definitely crazy.
Say that again.
If they're gonna be like, yeah, he's definitely crazy, I'll be like,
All right.
sounds like you're trying to sway me.
Yeah.
Therefore, what validity is actually in this?
Facts.
Because there must be at least some.
Yeah.
Like we talked about our future guest. It'll be sometime next month or so. Mechanic.
The
right?
mechanic, boy.
I spoke with him about I can't remember who it was specifically, but they were whistleblowing and they got everyone gets killed. Like you said, everyone gets killed when they whistleblow. And then I see again this guy that talks about Vanguard and what's the other one called? Not BlackRock.
BlackRock.
Not BlackRock. Lockheed Martin. And he's been all these secrets and stuff, and he's been fine. No one's touching him. So I was like, that further validates the fact that it's probably misinformation.
Mm.
Because, like, why
Exactly.
not, Like, the people that don't get a light are people that are always told that are crazy. But even then, like, now you see
Damn.
TikTokers and stuff going out to see these people that are, like, dead set on a flat earth or, like, this theory or that theory that's very unpopular, and they give them a chance.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Like, you don't have to believe in nothing, but you can hear someone out.
That's facts.
That's what y'all are doing. You're hearing us out.
Thank y'all for hearing this.
Yeah.
Out. For real, because
Just keep yourself a little skeptical. That's all I ask.
I always do.
Yeah. I know you do.
I know
I'm talking
you
about
do.
them. Oh, yeah, of course.
And y'all just, again, we just want y'all to open your mind and think a little bit. Why is Christmas a pagan holiday first?
Yeah, have fun with the idea. Don't take it as like you gotta believe and listen, but
also,
just listen, even just for fun. Just like, oh, what if?
to me, I just like to know the core and the root of
Yeah.
things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why be less informed when you
yeah,
can be more?
exactly.
Unless
And like
you want to be
like
ignorant,
you said, you
like
pick
willfully.
and you choose things that you put in your brain to remember
Priorities, yeah.
and prioritize.
Yeah, there's a lot of useless information out there.
I prioritize the truth, the real.
That's a good point.
Now I take that, dissect it, then that's what I choose to believe in after.
That's a vibe.
And guys, we got something huge coming up tomorrow. I think I have to say it just in case we die.
What?
Tomorrow.
No.
Bro.
I almost forgot. I've got to get some clothes.
All right.
I may have to have you get me extra early or something, but we are about to go into the mouth of the beast.
Well, we ain't trying to get knocked off the block or nothing, but it's on the record just in case anything happens. If you're looking for more, this is the Morr-isMoore podcast. And what we do, we appreciate y'all being here. This is what, episode 7 now?
Yeah, episode 7.
Thank God. Clap it up. Merry Christmas
Yeah.
to all of y'all out there. But something soon special. We don't know how we're going to give it to you guys yet, either on the Patreon or...
Eventually we'll have a second channel where we get to do more interesting and fun things.
Morr-isMoore and more.
The Morr-isMoore podcast needs y'all support so we can make the Morr-isMoore and more.
Yes.
Where we can get up in the stuff.
We have to, because tomorrow...
So if you want to see that, support this, and we'll be right on that track.
Do you want me to tell them what we're doing tomorrow, or don't tell them?
Make it as cryptic as possible with still doing what you want.
Tomorrow. Damn, I can't say nothing about it. I don't even know how to say it. You do your encrypted stuff.
Okay. So
because I can't even.
Secret societies.
Okay.
Right. We're going to go into a secret society that's pretty well known. There's a lot of members that have been in the government and stuff. And we're not trying to go in there and, blow the lid off nothing or whatnot. But we have been, well, I should say he has been. I'm a +1. He's been offered the chance to go meet and greet with these people part of it. And so he's taking me along. And we're just going to kind of talk and see. I'm keeping an open mind either way. Because at least the people on the bottom level of these things, they're not the bad people.
No.
It's the ones up top.
Yeah.
But that's why it's like, it's very anticipating for me. Like, I'm excited because I'm like, I don't know what we're going to get. Maybe some silly
I don't know
question
what
stuff.
to expect.
But at the very least, as far as they're concerned, I'm just interested in joining. I ain't finna.
Checkerboard floors.
Yeah.
We
33rd degree.
We coming, baby. We coming.
We gonna rise up.
If y'all want to see that, man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we gonna do it yet.
That's a little sneak peek. Yeah, we're gonna figure out what we want to do about it, but we're gonna. This is gonna be our test route of us actually getting out of the studio, doing something, in the real world, and actually,
getting our hands on it. This is
getting
what
our
we
hands
need
dirty.
y'all to go out there and share.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe.
We'll give you more interesting stuff like this and go on some travels.
You're going to get everything that you wish you could go and do and see. We'll go and do it.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
We'll
and
go
that's
out where we need to.
now.
Prove ourselves wrong or prove ourselves right.
Hell yeah.
We'll be objective about it.
Oh, completely.
But rather than us just talking about it, we'll get our feet in the dirt and see what's going on.
That's real.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. You got any other notes?
I do not. I figure we'll call it again. I want to make this one just, nice and tight so that way anyone that's listening around Christmas time can just enjoy it pretty quick. And
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We appreciate you guys and definitely Merry Christmas.
Really appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah.
And
you like our hats.
Yeah, we did this for y'all.
They ain't cheap. We did them for y'all.
Merry Christmas. Hopefully, Race got some snow edits.
Yeah, I'm hoping to
cue the snow.
Yeah, some nice little snowdrops going on.
Those mine.
Make it feel festive. Put a little fire under the table or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so happy holidays to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Short episode. Next episode, we should have another guest.
I believe so. Let us know if you like the guests more and,
And we're going to keep them coming, baby. So y'all be ready because this is the
Morr-isMoore
podcast.
Podcast.
This is the
Morr-isMoore
podcast. Appreciate y'all coming. Go ahead and shake your hat up out of here and go home.
Bye.